Hey Vibe families, welcome again to the Resonate Fremont Vibe Families Facebook page. I'm Ryan Weber, the Vibe Director, and it's an honor to talk to you today about the discipleship that's happening in Vibe with your kids every week. This last week was awesome. We talked about the birth of Christ. It's a little early for that, but it's never too early. And I think the kids got a lot out of it. And I encourage you to ask them right when you see them, what'd you learn, what'd you talk about? And just start that conversation. I'm sure you'd be surprised the stuff they pick up in there. And I know they'd be excited to talk about it too. This week is going to be fun. We are continuing after the birth of Christ. We're talking about when Jesus was dedicated. And this is going to be so cool because the landing point that we're looking at on this is to examine how not only was it humble for God to come to earth as a human, as a baby, but that he also lived as a person, as an infant, as a toddler, as a teenager, as a young adult. You know, he went through all these phases of life, and he had to do those things to fulfill the prophecies about him. And the amazing thing, what this really, the nugget we're taking about this, what this says about God and what this says about us, is that when we talk to God, we can come to him with our problems, and we can know that he knows us so well, not only because he created us, he knows us better than anybody does, but because he also was one of us. So when we talk to him, we can know, and these kids can know, that he was also, they didn't have first graders obviously back then, but he was a first grader, he was a second grader, he went through all the same stuff they're going through. He understands us, and when we pray to him, we can be confident that we're talking to a friend. And that's the truth we're going to land on this week, and I'm excited to see that happen. Couple of notes: at the end of this month, on October 30th, that's a Sunday, from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Resonate office, we're going to be doing a pumpkin carving, pizza eating, costume party, and it's going to be a blast. I'm telling the kids to invite friends, invite family, invite kids from school, and invite people. This is a great chance to make some connections with new people, and that's going to be exciting. Also, important to note, this year for Christmas, we're going to be doing a Christmas Eve service. And we want to do something unique, and we want to communicate the gospel through art. And we're going to do that by putting on an original performance with our 5-year-olds to 13-year-olds. And it's going to be a play, it's going to be music, there'll be a little dancing. I think it'll be super fun. But the important things you got to note just on here is that the casting call / auditions will be this coming Sunday, and that will be during second and third service in the room across from Vibe and next to Epicenter, right over there. You'll see it. It'll be pretty obvious. For more information, there's a link below. You can get ahead and you can sign up and basically enroll now. And there will be a bunch of information available on Sunday just about what roles there will be, what the rehearsal schedule will be, just so you can kind of know if it's feasible for something you to do. But again, yeah, the casting call is this Sunday during second and third service. And I love you all. It's such an honor to disciple your kids. I'll see you Sunday.